Natalie Fée from City to Sea, and I've teamed up with Earthwatch Europe to bring you ideas and inspiration for a wild weekend. This week, as we're nearing the end of 2020, I'm going to give you some ideas for New Year's resolutions that are generally just better for the planet. Now, did you know that 80% of our personal carbon footprint comes from just 3 areas: energy, travel and food? So let's look at some things in each of those areas we could all do that would make a difference in 2021. First, let's look at energy. Now, energy mostly comes down to how we heat our homes, and usually they're powered on gas and electricity, most of which comes from fossil fuels. So one thing you can do is to check that your home is powered by green energy or is on a green tariff. If it's not, you can ask your parents if they can switch. Now, if you're already on a green tariff or with one of the UK's leading green energy suppliers, there's still more you can do. Now, what about your school or your local library? How about you write them a letter or send them an email and find out if they're going green in 2021. Another thing you can do to reduce your energy use is to switch things off at the plug at night. Now, that may sound really simple, but it saves loads of energy, and it also can save your family around £80 to £100 a year. Next up, it's travel. Now, travelling by plane is about the worst kind of travel when it comes to carbon dioxide emissions, or CO2. So how about this year you and your family pledge not to fly? You could possibly take a train over to Europe or have a staycation and explore the British Isles or Ireland. The next thing you could do, if you're physically able, is to cycle more. Now, I absolutely love cycling. I know you might already be cycling to school, but if you're not, maybe that's something you could try. And if you have a disability, there are some great disability bikes and trikes out there too. Finally, let's look at food. Now, the biggest source of CO2 emissions and soil and ocean pollution when it comes to food is the intensive farming of meat and dairy. Now, some animal products are raised and grazed to organic standards, which is great. But really, we all need to be eating less meat, dairy and fish when it comes to our food. So this year, maybe make a pledge for veg. You could see if you can just have meat as a treat and only cook it on weekends. Or you could even try Veganuary this January and see what it's like to be vegan for a month. Or how about giving our oceans a break and trying fish-free February? So hopefully that's given you a few ideas of what you could do in 2021 to help your family and your friends go a bit greener. Now, we can all make simple choices to protect the planet. Some of the changes you can make might feel really small, but if everyone did them too, it would make a huge difference. So don't forget to download Earthwatch's New Year's Green Resolution Chart and write all these things down. Think about whether there's anything in particular you want to help protect, like rivers or oceans or animals or bees. And if there's anything else you want to do to live more sustainably, then you can write them down, 1, 2, 5 or even 10 things that you're going to do in 2021 to get there. So now over to you. Click on the link to download everything you need for this weekend's activity, and don't forget to subscribe to the Earthwatch Europe channel for your weekly dose of ideas and activities to help bring you closer to nature. Bye bye.